What the fez is going on, guys? It's Glenn, the movie guru. I am back, and I am bringing you our next review for The Walking Dead. Now, keep in mind, my stuff will contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet, stop watching this, come back later, and I'll still be here. So anyway, with that being said, let's do my top 5, and then I'll do my review. Alright, number 5, we have Daryl and Len. They're having a whole little claiming matter. Number 4, we have, this one's a good one. Eugene, you're hot, Tara. I like women. Sorry. Well, I knew that. That was friggin' hilarious. I thought Eugene's parts throughout the whole episode were funny. Just because he is so... He's there, but he's not. He's just so whacked, you know? Just out of it. Number 3, let's see. The tunnels full of walkers. That was pretty crazy. I was like... At first, when they had them all buried, I was like, okay, that's not too many. That's not bad at all. Then they climbed up onto the rocks, and then they saw everybody, and all the walkers were just like coming at them, and I'm like, oh crap, Tara's dead, because she had tweaked her ankle. Let's see, number 2, Len getting his ass kicked for setting up Daryl for taking the rabbit half that was supposedly his. And Joe, now the whole group as a whole, this new Daryl's group is just, I'm not fans of, but we got a little more backstory, but I'll get to that in a second. But Joe, I'm liking that guy. He's pretty good. And then them just beating the crap out of him, and I guess they must have shot him in the head with an arrow to teach him a lesson. Whoops. Number 1, we have Maggie and Glenn are back together again, and they reached Terminus. That was good. I liked how they just finally met up with Abraham's group. At first, I had no idea what Eugene was talking about when he was like, guys, and then they all looked, and it was their group. And then they went back to save Glenn and Tara because Tara had gotten her foot stuck. But yeah, then they ended up in Terminus, and I can tell you, I have this really bad vibe from that place. I don't know, I just find it weird. There was one person there that, you know, she's cooking. I mean, come on, seriously? And just the way she acted, you know this is not going to end well. Like I said, the episode as a whole, I have to say, was very good. I give it a 4 out of 5. It was... Rick's parts could have been... He could have been more than just one scene, you know? Because he was just in one scene, and it was kind of pointless. So there really wasn't any need for him to be in the episode at all. Daryl's groups, that one was good, and Glenn's kind of dragged a little bit, but all in all, for story purposes, it was good, and it got us to Terminus. So now there's next week's episode, which from the previews I saw, it's going to be very Rick-oriented, heavy, because they're going to most likely get there. And then pretty much all the groups will be at Terminus. And then I'm thinking the shit's going to hit the fan. So my predictions, the shit's going to hit the fan. Rick and Joe's group are going to just go at it. And then Daryl's going to, you know, have to take sides, and who knows what's going to happen there. But one interesting thing, I was watching the after the scene credit for the next week's episode, and it looked like somebody got taken down by a bunch of walkers. Now, I couldn't really tell. I stopped it, rewound it, stopped and rewound it, and if you guys watch it on, you know, YouTube, and they show it again, and if you guys can slow it down, and maybe you guys can give me your opinion on this, it looked like, um, it really looked like it was Rick. Rick was getting eaten by a horde of zombies. Um, that's just my impression of it. I mean, I could have been wrong, but the guy had like on a brown shirt. Um, I'm trying to think if there's any other person besides Bob, but it didn't look like Bob. You know, it looked like it could have been Rick, and yeah. So I don't know. Rick might be the guy, and the Talking Dead, when they were talking about it, he's the guest host or the guest on the couch next week for the big finale, and they because they made this big thing about him being the special guest. So I don't know. You're either on Talking Dead when you get killed, or you're on Talking Dead just in general. So I don't know. I mean, I hope they don't kill him off. I like Rick, but yeah. So all in all, I think it might not look good for Rick. Um, but that's my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. Um, so yeah, subscribe to me if you want, and that's it. So this is the Movie Guru signing off, and I will talk to you guys soon. So we'll see you next week for the season finale, and I can't wait. So hopefully Sunday will come quick. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.